And if you watch TikTok and you're all about the trends, this is my take on the chicken feta pasta dish, except it's made in the Instant Pot in only a few minutes. You don't have to wait 45 minutes for it to bake. Guys, you are absolutely going to love this recipe. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I'm Tara, and on this channel, I love sharing easy but healthy recipes that you can make right in your very own kitchen. If you've been following me for a while, you already know that I'm a busy nurse and I'm also in grad school getting my nurse practitioner degree. I know all about being so incredibly busy, you barely have time to eat, let alone think about if it's healthy or not. I know you guys absolutely love using your Instant Pot, and so do I. What kind of Instant Pot do you have? Let me know in the comments below. I've got a 6-quart Instant Pot Ultra I absolutely love. I recently picked up the Instant Pot Mini, the 3-quart. Guys, I absolutely love this mini Instant Pot. I want to know, do you have the Instant Pot Mini? If you do, let me know in the comments below. It may not feel like it, but spring is coming, so I thought we would start a new series for all of you out there that go camping and you have an Instant Pot, or if you're a trucker, or if you live in a van, or if you simply live by yourself in a college dorm, in an apartment. This series is for anybody that does not want to make a large amount of meal prep. Guys, this Instant Pot Mini takes up almost no room. I absolutely love it. If you want to double or triple this recipe because you have a large family, by all means, go ahead. But if you only want to make 1 or 2 portions, you guys are absolutely going to love this series. We are going to make a lemon chicken orzo. I am so excited about this recipe. It is so incredibly flavorful and delicious. If you love easy recipes, I would really appreciate you give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. I love sharing easy recipes just like today's recipe every Sunday. So if you haven't already, tap that red subscribe button below and make sure that you click that bell icon. That way you never miss a delicious recipe. Be sure you stay all the way through the end of the video. There is a recipe card at the end you could take a screenshot of for easy reference. I don't know about you guys, but I'm starving. So let's do this, shall we? You guys are gonna love how easy this recipe is. So first we need to choose our feta. There's all different kinds of feta cheese that you can use. I love very rich and tangy cheeses. If you want something milder, you could also do this with mozzarella or just use a Parmesan or a Pecorino Romano. That would work really well also, or this delicious goat cheese that I found, a goat feta. Use any kind of cheese that you like and it will be delicious. We're gonna start by peeling and mincing our garlic, and as usual, I'm using my favorite knife. I always say this, guys, but it's so true. Make sure whatever knife you're using that it is very sharp. So we're gonna set the garlic aside. Then we're gonna grab our broccoli. If you don't like broccoli, you could use any other type of veggie. I love broccoli and I like to chop it up very finely. Next, we're gonna grab our spinach, and I'm actually gonna chop this up so it will kind of blend into the dish. This is my preference, but you can just leave it as it is if you prefer it that way. I'm also gonna take this time to chop my fresh herbs. It's helpful to roll up the basil. If you don't have fresh, you could also use dried. Then we're gonna grab our cherry tomatoes. You could also use grape tomatoes or even bigger tomatoes if you can't find these. Chop them up. Then we're gonna grab our chicken. For the past year, I've been getting all of my meat and fish from the butcher box. This video is not sponsored. It started because I simply could not get anything at the grocery store because the shelves were empty. I decided to stick with it because it's so incredibly convenient. I love that it gets shipped right to my door, and it's very economical, and they have great member deals. If you want to check it out for yourself, there is a link in the description box below to get $30 off your first order, as well as free shipping, and there is no commitment that you have to make in case you want to try it for yourself. You're welcome. So I'm cutting this chicken into bite-sized chunks. You could also slice it if you prefer it that way. Then we're gonna grab our Instant Pot, set it to saute on high, and when hot, add our olive oil, and then I'm grabbing the chicken. I added the chicken first to brown it, and guys, I should have added the broccoli first. That way I wouldn't have to remove the chicken and then put the broccoli in, remove the broccoli, then put the chicken back in. I have left instructions for doing it the right way in the description box below, as well as in that recipe card that is at the end. You could, of course, follow along and do just as I'm doing here. However, I think it's easier to do it with the broccoli first. But let's say the broccoli was already cooked. You add the dried spices to the chicken. I really like to use fresh cracked black pepper as well as freshly cracked salt, but you can use anything that you like. Then we're gonna add our garlic and just continue to stir everything until the chicken becomes nicely golden. It does not have to be cooked fully through. And here I'm adding the broccoli. Again, you could do it this way, or you can do it the way I have it written in the recipe card or in the description box below. I'm deglazing with a little bit of that water we're gonna be adding in a minute. Remove the broccoli, add the chicken back in, along with the orzo. I'm using whole wheat orzo, but you can use any kind that you like. And then we're gonna zest half of the lemon right into the pot. I'm drinking a dry Chardonnay, and I'm gonna add some of that right inside the pot, as well as half of the cherry tomatoes. You don't have to use wine if you don't want to, but trust me guys, it is gonna really ramp up the flavor. Then we're gonna add the rest of the water. Make sure your silicone ring is on. Hit cancel on the Instant Pot, then you're gonna set it to high pressure. Make sure it says high for 3 minutes. On this model, there is no start button. It just turns to start, and I almost forgot to turn that sealing ring because I don't have this on my other Instant Pot. Then you'll see the button pop up, and then it'll say 3 minutes. And then after it's done cooking, allow 5 minutes of natural pressure, open it up, and add that broccoli right back into the pot, along with the feta. I went with traditional feta. Use any kind that you like. Add the rest of the cherry tomatoes as well as the spinach. This is such an easy and fast recipe, such a great hack than doing it the way that you've seen on TikTok where you have to bake it and you have to cook the pasta separate. It's so much easier. And then I'm zesting the rest of the lemon and adding the lemon juice. This is gonna brighten the dish. I highly recommend waiting until the end to do this. You will get the best flavor. Then add your fresh herbs and look at this delicious dish. Question of the day, do you take your Instant Pot on vacation? I would love to know. I do. I've taken it in my toy hauler. I've taken it to hotels. I absolutely love bringing my Instant Pot because it does so much of the work for me so I can just simply enjoy my vacation. Do you do that also? Drop it in the comments below. I couldn't believe how quickly this cooked and how delicious it was. Such a treat for me while I was working. If you enjoyed today's easy recipe, I would really appreciate it if you would give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. And if you haven't already, I would love for you to be a part of the family simply by tapping the red subscribe button below. It's free. I post new videos every Sunday. I put together a playlist of some easy and fast recipes. I'm gonna leave right here on the screen if you would like to check that out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week for another delicious recipe. Bye guys.